Now let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Play ball!
Is France and Israel. We talked about yesterday, him not calling up Mbappe, the coach, Deschamps not calling up Mbappe to the squad, that he decided not to call up Mbappe because of whatever reason he has, because the rumors is that he called him up last time, he decided not to come, but this time the coach decided not to call him, even though he wanted to come. So it's a clash of ego happening there, but they are playing Israel. Israel is not really a big nation like that. We are expecting France to be trashing them.
Yeah, sure, we're expecting France to be trashing them, and we can end up seeing a different result because Israelis have a talent. You get, but the French national team, for not calling Mbappe up, I support him 100% because because it's about the perspective we the listeners, we the fan base, we the people see. We see a perspective where a guy says, "I've told my boy I won't come to work. He can't do without me." Now my boy is trying to respond in a way that, see, I made it up to this level without you. I'll continue to make it. I've been a player. I've won the World Cup as a player. I've won it as a coach. I have done different things for this country. I'll continue to go on to do different things for the country with or without you. So it's a matter of who is the Oga in this conversation. And I think for us, the fan base, we need to make that. We need to be clear on who the Oga is. And if Didier gets a result in this game, then he feels like, yes, he's the Oga, because he went to the World Cup without the Karim Benzema's who were on top form.
Isn't it funny how he can't be the Oga until he wins this match without Mbappe? That tells you who the Oga is.
I think he's still
that tells you who the Oga is.
He's still the Oga, but
why should the perspective be winning this game without Mbappe to be the Oga?
See,
that means that Mbappe is the Oga without playing this match. Simple and
look
short.
at it now. If you go into this game and you get a draw, people see different things. People see different things. People observe different things.
And say different things. But the bottom line is, if that's the mentality to win this match to prove you are the boss, then bro, you are not the boss.
This is the Deschamps who went to the World Cup with the Kobas and the rest of Matuidi, and we said, oh, this is the best midfield combination you will ever have. Matuidi, Koba, and Kante. And they won the World Cup. Up front, there was no Benzema, there was no
but there was an Mbappe.
There was no Frank
Yes or no?
There was a Oliver Giroud and Mbappe, and they went on to win the World Cups that year in 2018. And fast forward 4 years later,
and I think
there was no Koba, there was no Matuidi, and they still went on to go to the finals.
If I remember that 2018 World Cup, he was pressured by the France prince to actually bring out Benzema, but he refused, but saying that Giroud has played throughout the qualification
that he needs to be playing. All of a sudden, Giroud does not have a shot on target, and almost everybody almost killed him.
But he won the World Cup.
And he won the World Cup without Giroud having a shot on target through the World Cups.
Okay.
So it's a coach that has proven himself so far.
Okay, let's get a prediction for that game. France and Israel. Who wins? Draw for.
Yeah. He said draw. I didn't say that.
What did he say?
France is going to just win this match with full confidence and their full chest.
I think they're about to realize the lack of Mbappe, what it does to the team.
Okay. That's the same thing we said about Frank Ribery and Benzema in 2018.
And we saw it happen too.
And they won the World Cup.
Go and subtract Mbappe's goals and assists from that World Cup and tell me where they finished.
Go and subtract Olivier Giroud's
Go and do that. Just go do that in that World Cup and tell me where they finish. Go and do that for the last World Cup too, when they came to the finals, and tell me where they finished. Simple and short. You can pontificate all you want about a player's importance in a side. You can pontificate all you want about the manager's role in the side. But at the end of the day, when you strip everything down to the data, you see that one particular player's impact on that team deliver the result you are seeing at the end of the season. Simple.
John, I'll ask you a question. The goals he scored in the World Cup, 2018 World Cup, who created those chances? Was Koba and Olivier Giroud. The workhorses doing the dirty works and all of that, doing the runarounds were
I didn't even see all this Mbappe.
No.
I didn't even see him in these Euros that passed.
N'Golo Kante and Matuidi were doing the dirty work in World Cup. While Koba was busy creating the chances, Koba, Griezmann and Olivier Giroud.
And how many chances were missed without Mbappe? How many chances were converted without him? You are going to
the World Cup.
Go look at the chances missed without him. Simple and short.
Let's come down to the most recent one.
We are talking about the World Cup, right?
In 2018, yes, we're talking about the World Cup.
Go look at the chances missed without him up front, and you will see the importance of having a striker with that finishing ability in that cup.
You're talking about
2022 World Cup. Look at the two World Cups. Look at the chances missed without him.
I think they didn't score much goals.
Go look at them without him.
They didn't score much goals. They didn't score much goals until the finals.
Well, depending on how you want to see it, because if you if you say Mbappe is important, it's not important. He is important, but the truth is that if you build your team well, one player, can make a tree. He can help.
One player cannot make any tree.
Check PSG now. Our market.
They are top of their league.
Go check our market.
They are on top of their league.
Go and look at their results in the Champions League. Our markets.
They are on top of their league. Even when they bought, if you want to talk about the results in the Champions League, they bought the best players in the world. There was a time there was a Sergio Ramos in defense, in support with what's it called, the Marquinhos and all of that in defense. Up front, you had the Messi, Neymar, and the Kylian Mbappe. They don't reach final. Even when they reach, they know. So what are you saying? They had the stars.
Go
before the stars came in.
Simple and short. That's all you need. That's all I'm going to say. Go look at the stats.
When a team is only you said if a team is facing rebuild, you don't expect them to go in and do wonders. They are facing a rebuild. They've sold off all the star players. Gradually, they're letting off all the star players go one by one. They've let off Messi and Neymar go. Now they've let off Mbappe. Perhaps he's left the club. So Ramos the same thing. Every of these players are leaving one by one. They will have to build. They will have to take their time to build themselves back to where they used to be.
Because they decided not to bring in Mbappe, whether he is right or not, it doesn't matter. He can decide not to call him to the World Cup. He still is right to do it, and I don't think he has earned the right. Winning that World Cup and reaching the 2 finals of Euros has given him the right to do something like that. You cannot even blame him. So if he decides not to call Mbappe up again till they finish the World Cup,
enjoy his rest.
till the end of his career, he's still in his right. So let's see what happens in that game.